My name is Larissa, and we're going to practice together for about 15 minutes. And as we're getting ready to practice, just a reminder that our meditation practice is just time for us. And sometimes it's helpful to remove any pressure where your brain is like, I'm supposed to sit like this, it's supposed to be like this. Just letting go of any supposed tos or shoulds, and just giving yourself permission to rest in your body. You're welcome to find movement, maybe some neck rolls or stretching your arms. Just giving yourself a little bit of slow time to settle in. And at any point, you're welcome to either close your eyes or set your gaze downward. And we'll take our time just to slowly land. And then oftentimes we're just re-landing again and again. So just checking in with your body. And we begin with our body. Our body is our anchor, something to come back to, something to keep us stable. And recognizing too, we all have a relationship with our body, and we're working with that, practicing being as kind to ourselves as we can. Can you notice this morning any places in your body where you feel stability, the firm foundation beneath you, perhaps the length of your spine or the consistency of your breath? And remembering too, we can always come back to the stability of the ground beneath us. Feeling into some stability, whether it's your body itself, the ground beneath you, or again, just noticing that rhythmic consistency of your own breath. From this inquiry into noticing some stability, it's inquiring, do you notice any place where you feel some comfort? It might be just the temperature, feeling warmth, feeling some coolness, feeling some comfort in there. And oftentimes our mind will look for immediately the things that are not comfortable. And that's okay too, that's part of it. Just noticing contrast at times. But when we notice discomfort, we get to make a choice. Is there any way I can be a little more comfortable? Or can I recognize the comfort that already exists around me? The comfort of a cozy sweater or a pet, or even just having a space to be in that you can slow down and close your eyes in. What do you notice when you inquire about just some small comfort that you're experiencing in this moment? Maybe it's just the comfort of being able to take a breath. As we continue to stay, continuing to land in our body and returning to our body as many times as we need to. The goal is not to force yourself to stay, but just this invitation to return again and again. Sometimes our mind leaves because it's jumping to the future or the past, planning, thinking, resolving, ruminating, just noticing what our mind is doing. And inviting our attention back to notice the stability in our body, looking for those small comforts in our body. And there's a Rumi quote, "What you seek is also seeking you." It's kind of like when we go shopping for a new car and all of a sudden we see that car everywhere. What our mind inclined towards is what we start to notice. So we're just asking these questions of support, stability, comfort, looking for those things, not trying to push away discomfort. But when we're looking for comfort, our body will tell us what's uncomfortable so we can seek comfort again. What felt warm and lovely a moment ago might feel hot and sticky now. And just noticing these shifts and changes within ourselves, and moment by moment, inviting in, is it possible to notice some small comfort right now? To appreciate some small comfort? Knowing that my mind wants to go to the negative, just to make sure that I'm safe. And can I give myself permission to land in this moment? I feel safe enough that I can seek some comfort. Maybe again, just that comfort of being able to take a breath. And just noticing moment by moment, in this moment, how can I tend to myself? And in a moment, I'll start to offer some loving kindness phrases. So we've been working with loving kindness meditation. And we're working with just being with our body, starting to move into working with our mind. We're working with our mind as we're inviting in just this intention of noticing small comforts, the intention of noticing stability. This intentionality, we start to work our mind in a particular way. And again, we're not trying to force away anything else. We're just creating these positive statements in our mind and noticing how they land. I'll share, this is from Brianna Wiest, and she wrote a book called You Are the Mountain. And this is from that. She says, love someone exactly as they are, and they will transform into the best possible version of who they could be. Love yourself exactly as you are, and you will do the same. And that's the practice, really, loving ourselves exactly as we are, flaws and all, discomforts and all. And it's a practice, it's moment by moment. Not every moment do we feel loving towards ourselves or others. But we're practicing inviting in this intention of being tender, kind, and loving to ourselves. And so I'll share this phrase and repeat it back to yourself. See how it lands. If it makes sense to you, and just repeat it a few times. May I love myself exactly as I am. May I love myself exactly as I am. Just work with that a few times. May I love myself exactly as I am. The love sometimes feels far away. You might say, may I be gentle with myself exactly as I am. May I appreciate myself exactly as I am. And then just shifting to our body, may I love my body exactly as it is. May I love my body exactly as it is. May I be gentle with my body exactly as it is. May I appreciate my body exactly as it is. And again, just naming for yourself. May I love myself exactly as I am. May I be gentle with myself exactly as I am. May I appreciate myself exactly as I am. And then finally, we'll just shift to the word we. You're welcome to bring your hands into any of your closing habits or rituals, hands over heart, or just noticing the weight of your hands wherever they're resting. And we'll use those same phrases, just using the word we. May we love each other exactly as we are. May we be gentle with each other exactly as we are. May we appreciate each other exactly as we are. And as often as possible, may we choose to move with ease and peacefulness. Then take your time whenever you feel complete. You can open your eyes and find a little movement. As always, take a moment to thank yourself before you head into the day.